What's going down? Oddworld SoulStorm patch 1.11. My name's Mac, and about 90% of you are brand new. Welcome to the channel. Hit that subscription bell, it's absolutely free. Hit the notification bell, and get ready. Community members and new people alike, we're going to dive into what has changed within this odd world that is going to be explained in patch notes. Let's go ahead and slam into it, shall we? Roughly about 10 hours ago, they rolled this patch out. We can see what's going down for as far as the technical details. So for as far as the bullet points that we're going to be looking at for level-specific bugs that fix the potential lock in the Slig barracks on PlayStation 4, where Abe could not move from being hit after the Slig, so he'd be stuck basically. For as far as the fixed issue in the level stats showing 99% of the Quarama and the Gorga, when it should show 100%. Added some additional checks in the slam door collisions in Slig barracks, and on top of that, the floating stuck mortar shells in the blimp. The inability to untie the Mordocon and the Fat Station. The fixed portion of the stuck in the floor for the Mordocon and the Slig's barracks also. So the Slig's barracks has definitely gotten a nice iron over. The temp helped the triggers inside of the switch in the yards. We slide down to see that after the yards, we have potential soft locks in the Eye of the Storm when utilizing the possessed Sligs in the first elevator. The fixed logic clips inside of the Eye of the Storm. The Slig's Insanity shoots Abe's in the Sorrow Valley, and the fixed escape in the respect to the leveler in the certain hold pens. They fixed the certain lootable being unable in the Fat Stations, and on top of that, they fixed Abe being unable to have reliably jump from the crumbling platforms, especially at the very end on the motorcycle lines. You can see the potential soft lock inside of the brewery if the players take a lift up with a Slig and Abe falling through the lift inside of the status inside of the sanctum. Abe related fixes, as you can see that they do have some stuff before we get down to the NPCs. That potential access breaking caused the specific input and commands. They added for as far as his respawn at the angle of the parallel 2.9D path, and the issues were Abe using his circle when crouching. For as far as the issues of the flares, aimed issues inside of the possessing certain Sligs on PlayStation 4, they improved the double jump. On top of the situation for Abe inside of the Game Speak sphere for the Slig's barrack, we have the circles upper zap visual limit, and on top of that, the fixed binoculars getting stuck in the third person. Abe's cargo lift, the button pressing the animation has now been improved. On top of that, and the inability to roll under the half-closed slam door after respawning. Now as we scroll down to see what the NPC fixes are, we can see that there are some other stuff before we go to other fixes. With the sniper Sligs that would not stop shooting Abe when Abe was hidden, Sligs being unable to unbind after being shot by another Slig, fix the Mordocon reactions to fire when chanting and working, the various fixes and improvements to the Slig AI, the Mordocon hats popping off after the continued games, fixes to the Mordocon clipping through the slam doors, and the Sleeches now reach and flee from the fire from the Brunade light. On top of that, for as far as the sligs being able to shoot through the walls in certain situations that have been fixed, all these are fixed issues, these sligs no longer reach the fire on the other side of the closed doors on the slammed doors. On top of that, for no longer having idle states when being woken up, and these sligs also have the pickpocketed where they lay the ragdoll rather than when they die. These sligs no longer dodge incoming projectiles, making the end of the yard easier. Oh, okay, I didn't know they had like a freaking ridiculousness mode there for a second. But on top of that, you also have the fixed other issues. I come down to level section for as far as the screen when direction input for the stop multiple inputs for just missing the network error messages. Various audio fixes that continued with the Mordecon chatter during the vertical escape level, added abilities of remapping on the Control Shift Alt on PC, and various out-of-world jumps. The various UI fixes regards to the Vendos, and the various fixes and subtitles and button prompts for the minor typos. Fix the cinematic syncs and the issues where switching applications on PC. Fix the leaderboard connections on the issues in PC, and fix the ability to return to the main menu in the cutscene after rendering invaluable with an invulnerable portion of destruction. So all these things should be polishing the game for what it is. Since day one, this game has been pretty interesting. I like it myself. I need to get back to it. But for the community members that are definitely always excited and popping into the chats, there's your patch notes. There's going to be a link down below if you're new to the network. Definitely hit the subscription button. Definitely hit that notification bell, and you will be subscribed for some awesome gaming news. I will see you guys and gals in the near future, and if you subscribe today, who knows, maybe South Park will actually make another episode, because, you know, that Pandemic's episodes were really great. It made me want more, but who knows? I don't know if Matt and Trey watched this, but it'd be hilarious if they did. But everyone, I'll catch you guys and gals in the future.